Hey everybody. So this week we're talking about partner preferences, and the way I chose to interpret that is kind of stigma when it comes to typical sized people dating fat people. And the way I see it, that there's a lot more stigma associated with a typical sized male dating a fat female. And I feel like we're just more tolerant and accepting, and it's become more acceptable for you to see a thinner woman with a fat man. But the problem is, I feel like there are other factors, not just fat stigma. I feel like we put men in a box when it comes to size masculinity, and we put women in a box when it comes to size and beauty and femininity and submissiveness. So I feel like there are other factors going on than just us people being weightist. But anyway, that's a whole other thesis that people need to write. Point is that I actually have some personal stories when it comes to dating and fat stigma. The one that really comes to mind first is in high school. There was this guy who I feel like all throughout high school, at least for years, like liked me, and it was so obvious. In fact, I feel like at one point he told his friend, who then told me that he liked me. But it was obvious either way, and we were friends, but like you could tell. But anyway, he not once ever told me. He not once made a move or asked me out, and I really feel that it was because of the stigma associated with dating a fat girl or being in a relationship with a fat girl. Like, not only was he like very, very concerned with his popularity and his image and his reputation, but I feel like he was also being dictated to by like certain standards of the dominant culture that tell men that dating a fat woman, is not ideal, not ideal. And so then maybe there's a sense of maybe not shame, but secrecy in finding fatter women attractive. But yeah, that happened in high school, and I didn't really have a problem with it because I could never really like him in a romantic sense. But still, as a fat girl, it just meant that I was denied certain opportunities. I was denied certain experiences. Because of social stigma. So that I don't appreciate. However, it's gotten a little bit more problematic recently. There's this boy, and God, I think he is one of the most beautiful boys I have ever seen in my life. And he's really, I mean, not only is he gorgeous, but he's also like really respectful and nice and sweet. And well, he's a Republican, so I would never date him. It would never work. But he asked me out a couple of weeks ago, and he's of average size. He's actually athletic. So anyway, he asked me out, and my immediate first response was like, "Wait, what? You know I'm fat, right?" Like I felt like stepping back and being like, "I look like this. Like you are signing up for this. Like you want to date me, but I'm fat." And I find it funny now only because it's actually pretty distressing. Because what's happened is that this type of oppressive standard that we all see, and especially we as fat women feel, I've internalized it, and it's become so embedded within my psyche that I have now become my own oppressor. I don't need someone else to dictate to me what's acceptable for men to like. I am now doing it myself. And this is all types of problems. I felt that as a thinner man, he could never want to be with a fatter girl. And I want to be sure to say that that wasn't the only thing going on. Like there were other like issues. Like I was like he was beautiful, yes, but like that's not the only thing that's important. Like I really don't think that on any other level um I could have been attracted to him, and if I don't love a boy's personality, it's never going to work. So like there are other things, there are other factors at work here. Um that made me like slam on the brakes and be like, no, I'm not going to date you. But it was just funny that my immediate instincts were, nah. It's not that I didn't believe him when he said that he thought I was attractive, and that when he asked me out, it's not like I was like doubting him or suspicious in any way. It was just like, what's wrong with you that you're so good looking and you're asking me out? Like, have you not noticed, kind of a thing, you know? Um, so if there is anyone else out there who is doing that, who is thinking that they are in some way lesser than, or if there's an aspect about their physical appearance that they are absolutely sure that everyone will find completely unattractive, um, and then there's someone telling you like, no, I actually like you, let's do something, and you're, because of your insecurity, you are getting to miss out on friendships and relationships and experiences, then I'm here to tell you that that's stupid. And I can say that because I do it. Anyway, I'll see everyone next week.